Live on the same old stuff. Can't get us a viewer on YouTube to save our freaking necks. So
Hey, last time we had two.
we had two on Twitch.
Oh,
I can get
okay.
this to tick tick, then I mean it'd be a full house. You know what I mean?
It really would.
But anyway, here we are. Say it with our chest. So I've got some stories. I found some stuff.
Okay.
Um,
Good.
have y'all heard of Jane? Let's see. This lady's name is Jane Topin. You ever heard of her?
No.
Nope.
How about? I know you've heard. Let's see. This guy's now. I think he was a German. His name was Niels Hugel
Oh.
What's
or
that last name?
Charles Cullen. Have you heard of Charles Cullen?
Actually,
Yep.
maybe I have heard of him.
All right. So this first one, this lady was a little. She was a go getter. So her name is Jane Topin, and so she looks like she lived in Cambridge, Massachusetts, back in the late 1800s, um, with a woman named Honora Kelly. Um, Wait a minute. So we're talking about no. We're talking about a woman named Honora Kelly, but history knows her as Jane Topin. But the thing I saw that she was also called Jolly Jane.
Oh, Jolly Jane.
Yeah.
Mm.
So on the surface, Jane was a perfect nurse. She was jovial, bright, incredibly friendly. But like I said, her nickname was literally Jolly Jane. They said the patients loved her, the doctors trusted her. Um, Said that she didn't seem to have a mean bone in her body, but that jolly persona was a mask basically.
Hmm.
Said she didn't have a happy start. Said she grew up in an orphanage after her father, which was a local tailor, eventually went insane and sewed his own eyelids shut. That
Oh,
is some Jeepers Creepers stuff. Have you ever seen Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
scary.
Um,
Still have nightmares about that truck.
I do too.
I mean that's pretty traumatic. So he sewed his own eyelids shut. uh, so she was eventually an indentured servant to a wealthy family, the Topins, and she took their name, though they never actually adopted her. So that resentment of being less than of being a servant festered in her. So when she got into nursing school at Cambridge Hospital, she found herself a weapon. She became obsessed with autopsies.
Ew.
She didn't want to just cure, but she wanted to understand the mechanics of death. So her methods says they were terrifyingly scientific. So she treated her patients like guinea pigs. She would administer a mixture of morphine and atropine. Um,
And this was in the 1800s?
oh yeah, that's what it said. So she would alternate these drugs to see what the human body would do. So she described it as playing with their nervous systems. She would
Ew.
bring them to the brink of death, then she would pull them back in.
Well, yeah, I'd say so.
She would push them over the edge. Okay, here we go. Now it gets a little bit dirty. But the sexual
Dirty.
sadism is what sets
Oh.
her apart. She confessed later that she derived a thrill from climbing into the hospital bed with the patients as they were dying. She would hold them, look into their eyes, and feel the life leave their bodies. She
She'd be in
wasn't
there like this.
until she moved to the private sector and wiped out an entire family, the Davis family, in 1901.
Oh, Lord.
When she was finally arrested, she didn't deny it. She proudly confessed to 31 murders,
Oh
though the
my
real number
gosh.
is likely much higher. And her goal, she said, she told police she wanted to be known as the woman who killed more helpless people than any other man or woman who ever lived. Jolly Jane. What do y'all think about Jolly Jane?
Jolly Jane's crazy.
Now,
Imagine you're just laying there dying and she's like this.
Yeah, she's looking at you like this.
Yeah, I'm like guppy breathing, like, and she's over there with a little smile on her face.
She's
I
like,
do
here's
my best.
some
I
more
do my best to work
morphine.
up some energy and throw a
Then
blue at her.
bam, atropine.
Gosh, that's messed up.
That is messed up. I've never heard of her. Where'd you find that information?
I was just searching around for some pretty sick nurses out there, and it looks like there are. That's one of
There
them,
are.
Jeannie Jane, one of the
Mm,
earliest ones, 1800s. So this next one, I wish I could say his name right. Niels Hogel, probably Ogle. So this guy had a god complex.
Oh.
So about a century later in Germany, so 19 the years 1999 to 2005. Um, so it wasn't a case about hate; it was a case about mercy, uh,
mm.
or boredom and ego. So this fella worked in clinics in Oldenburg and Delmenhorst, wherever that is. By all counts, Hogel was a man who needed to be in the center of attention. So he struggled with the routine, the mundane aspects of nursing, changing sheets, checking vitals, wiping buttholes. Getting didn't give him the dopamine he craved. So apparently he loved the code blue, the code blue moments. Um, so anyway, he decided to manufacture his own code blue moments. So what he would do is he would get a drug called, oh man, what is this? Algemine, Agmaline. I don't know what that is. So it's an Agmaline maybe. So it's an antiarrhythmic agent used to treat heart rhythm disorders. If you give a massive dose of this to a healthy heart, it causes cardiac arrest almost instantly.
God.
So he would inject stable patients, people who were ready to be discharged, just so he could discover them crashing. He'd sound the alarm, start CPR to try to save them. When he succeeded, he'd walk around like a king.
Oh
He was
my
praised
god.
by his colleagues for having a sixth sense in spotting crashing patients. And one doctor gave him the nickname Resuscitation Rambo. Uh,
No.
so the sheer scale of this is hard to comprehend, but he was convicted of 85 murders. I've never heard of this fella.
I
Oh
haven't
my
either.
God.
But patients were cremated and records were lost. Police suspect that the real number is over 300, which would make him one of the worst serial killers in world history. 300 people.
That's crazy.
There's
Why is there no
really,
documentaries on these people?
yeah.
I don't know, but this is what starts it.
I know.
This is the spark. So at the worst part, his colleagues knew something was up. They noticed that the death rate spiked whenever he was on shift. They
Yeah, I'd freaking say so.
they joked about Death Watch with Niels, but for years the hospital administration did nothing because they didn't want a scandal. They let a serial killer roam the halls because the paperwork of firing him was too messy.
That's crazy.
People like that exist in the world. That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What was
resuscitate.
that one nurse that oh my gosh. There was like a recent not recent, maybe like the last few years,
Yeah,
but he was like putting insulin in fluid bags.
yeah.
That's the other guy that we're talking about, right?
Charles Colin. I think
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
that's him.
What was that documentary called?
It's like The Good Nurse or
Yeah.
something. It was like a show.
The Good Nurse. Yeah,
Yeah.
I never
It's
watched it,
crazy to me.
but yeah. So the last one, um, Charles Colin. So um, it happened in the U.S., New Jersey, and Pennsylvania, and went on for 16 years, ending in 2003. He was called the Angel of Mercy. Um, he was a deeply depressed person with a history of SI attempts and erratic behavior. He worked night shifts, often in the ICU or burn units. So his weapon of choice was digoxin and insulin. He would order
Oh,
these drugs through the automated dispensing cabinets, or sometimes just steal them and inject them into random IV bags hanging in the supply room. He didn't even know who would get the bag. It was Russian roulette with the patient's life. Woo. That's messed up.
like that is crazy.
That's why I don't use if there's like an open saline bag in the
Oh,
room,
I never
I
use it.
squeeze it a little bit or I don't use it.
No, I
Really?
don't use
That's
it.
why? This is the reason why?
Yeah, because I watched that show.
Really?
But like that's terrifying.
Hmm.
I mean, I've never even thought to do that. I'll just grab my bag and go. Uh, so when the patient received the spiked bag, their blood sugar would crash or their heart would stop, and it looked like a natural complication.
It's crazy.
Um,
How
so
did they end up catching him?
the system protected him. I don't know. I'm gonna see if it gets to it. So Colin worked in 9 different hospitals. At almost every single one, he was suspected of harming patients. He
Hmm.
was found hiding in supply closets, and he was seen trashing meds and caught violating orders. So did they call the police? No. The hospitals were terrified of lawsuits and bad PR. So instead of firing him for cause and reporting him to nursing board, they would let him resign. They would give him a neutral reference or simply say dates of employment confirmed and send him down the road to the next hospital. They played pass the trash with a serial killer.
That's crazy.
It took a fellow nurse, Amy uh,
Mm.
Lugren, working with detectives and wearing a wire to finally get a confession out of him. And he admitted to killing 40 people, but experts who have analyzed his employment history believe the number to be closer to 400. So he's serving 18 consecutive life sentences.
It's
Oh
crazy.
my gosh. I didn't know that he was still alive.
Yeah, Charles.
That is insane.
It's scary.
That's very scary. Like people like that exist in the world.
I
I do.
know.
Angel. Yeah, his face. He looks like a little punk too.
Can you show us a picture of him?
I don't know. I don't know if I can or not. You can't really hardly share anything unless you like buy it off of Getty Images or something because
Oh,
everything's
okay.
copyrighted. So I don't know. I can't. And plus, it's probably not going to let me share it anyway because of my connection all the way out here. What y'all think about those folk?
It's scary.
I know.
I don't know why, but Jolly Jane, she didn't freak me out that much. But that last one, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
because after I watched that documentary, I started looking at people different. I was like, I
I
wonder if they're
know
doing this.
because that would be so like easy to do, and you
I
would
know.
never know.
Yeah. Because we give insulin every day.
Yeah, like you would never know. I
No,
wonder
it's
how much
crazy.
insulin like he was putting in those bags though. Like it'd have to be quite a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't wonder if it was like rapid or you know what I mean.
I don't know. That's the luck of the draw, I guess. Like you're
I wonder if it was
bolusing.
like
You're
a liter saline bag. So I mean, like if the patient's on just a KVO and and they're laying there and they're just slowly getting tired and like lethargic and
It's like,
I mean, you wouldn't even think to be like, hey, let me check this normal saline bag here.
yeah, no, you wouldn't think that because it's just
But you wouldn't
saline.
know, I guess.
yeah.
But like that's crazy. Imagine you're just like bolusing like your whole bag of fluid.
Oh,
Yeah. And it
Like
has
that's
insulin
what you
in it.
needed.
so
Yes, like
you're,
you're
you're
bolusing all that insulin.
already
They're they're just up and talking to you, and then they're like
yeah.
dead. That's crazy work.
It is crazy.
So looks like I don't like we got another viewer on Twitch here, but that's it. That's it. I'm telling you, once we get it on TikTok, it's It's going to go to the
Gonna go
moon.
viral.
Yes.
Yeah, we need you to figure out TikTok. I'm not.
Get it
I'm
figured out
literally not tech savvy at all.
I'm not either.
and do what?
I said I'm not tech savvy.
Oh, um, I don't know what to do. So, stream keys are for certain verified accounts. Please use Live Studio instead. Um,
Hey, Kirsten, is Rhett
Yeah.
getting triple tomorrow?
Uh,
stream keys.
no.
Oh, well. Scan QR code in the Live Studio. Add source phone camera. Hold on a second. Let me check and see. Let me check and see because we could get on there and start just going.
Yapping.
You know what I mean?
Period.
Well, what's that? Um, Live Studio. I don't see it. I don't see a QR code on Live Studio.
Maybe Taco Bell will sponsor us.
Why talk
Yeah.
about?
Just want to meet him right now.
I could go for a Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
So good.
They are good.
Dang it!
Oh gosh.
Who's got the TV on? Let me
Not
guess.
me.
Kirsten's probably watching like that stupid movie again.
No, I'm watching Mean Girls. I'm sorry, but
Uh,
the volume was super low. I don't know how you hear it because I can barely hear it.
I'm doing my pals. I got 5 more slides to go.
Ugh.
go today.
What?
You didn't go?
Nope.
Why?
No, he withdrew himself.
Withdrew and I signed myself up for February.
Oh, I'll tell Kim that I'd like to do it in February too.
I have to do the
Um,
2-day one because I've never done it.
hey, Rhett, guess what?
Yeah.
I can make DB cookies.
Oh, woo! DB cookies?
Yes, I learned how to make them.
Did you? How was that? Was that fun?
It was so
Mhm.
much fun.
Really?
We got tipsy with DB.
Oh, she didn't get tipsy.
No, she didn't,
No,
but
we
we
did.
did. Ah,
Y'all got tipsy.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
bad. Bill gave me a whole bottle of Chardonnay to take home.
He did what?
He gave me a whole bottle of Chardonnay to take home.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
haven't drank it yet.
I think I could also just invite y'all on live on TikTok, and we could just go straight live on TikTok. See, talk to the folks and see what they want. You know what I mean?
I don't know how to do that though.
Well, you'd have to go to. You would have to go to. You would get an invite on TikTok, I think, wouldn't you?
Rhett, I don't know. You're supposed to know how to do this stuff.
I've
You're the
never
tech.
done this stuff
You're the
on
tech man.
I
TikTok.
think you have to have a certain amount of followers, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, but I do, and I have enough.
I don't.
But do we?
You're just a
We're just a guest speaker.
you're guest. You
So we
ain't.
should still be able to?
Yeah. But the bad thing is I would have to go. I would have to, go live. You know what I'm saying? And then and then I would have to try to invite you all in. So I would be live for a minute, and I'm like sitting here looking stupid. And I'm just saying, hey everybody, hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Like, by the way, it's over. Live stream's over. Bye bye. You know?
Well, next time we need to practice it so we can just hop on there and do it.
But how can you practice it if you're live?
We got it's we go live. We got to go live.
Yeah.
And I swear, you're always looking like you're all relaxed and whatnot. You know?
Rhett, I'm telling you one thing right now.
Like,
I exhausted all of my mental capacity today at work.
you did.
I did. Like if somebody asked me a question right now, I don't even know that I'd have an answer. I don't know that I could form a sentence to give you an answer to a question.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
We had a real crit today. If he's there tomorrow, you're gonna have to take him because I'm gonna have to do charge. I'm talking Impella crit.
Impella? I don't know how to run an Impella. I hadn't
Well,
run
you
one.
gonna figure it out.
I
You're
can
gonna
run.
learn tomorrow.
I can run an Impella. You know what I mean? Display capture. Capture the whole monitor. No, I don't want to do that. Image. Add images. Video camera. Okay. Let's see. I'll tell you what. Let's see. I really want to try this out, and but we. I mean, if y'all don't want to, we don't have to.
No, we can try.
Let's see. Just chatting. Okay, and I'm gonna try. I don't know if I can try to invite you all in here. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. If this doesn't work, y'all, we're just gonna end it right here. Okay.
Okay.
Say peace out. But anyway, just in case, pleasure talking with everybody. Say it without Jess. We'll catch you next time. And okay, so I'm gonna end this. You
Okay.
guys have your TikTok ready to go. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll try
All
to
right.
see
Bye
you soon.
bye now.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.